shores on the side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. On nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. Now Penix. And this one is incomplete. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. They'll throw with Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 19.
Penix to the air once more. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
A gain of 7. First down, Atlanta.
strike. They'll look to throw. He's going to drop it. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Irving. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 45-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 20-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
1st and 10 at the
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 6-yard line.
That will give Irving running right. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. He's one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
180! Watch out!
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're coming to this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And looking to throw, Penix. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And that's going to be incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. To the air, Penix. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he's caught at the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the play.
There he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get started up front. As a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
In motion goes the tight end. Mayfield looks to throw. There's a short one taken in by Lawton. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And a first down.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield finding Otten once more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he's going to have a Bucs first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Mayfield off the play fake. Open man is Ibuka. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 41-yard
Play fake. Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe...
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Emeka Egbuka with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw Penix. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Look at the big man rumble. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there.
Touchdown Falcons! Darnell Mooney from 10 yards out. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A little juke. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
At the 32-yard line.
Mayfield down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And Godwin going to have a box first down as he'll get this up to the 39. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff running left, Irving. And only a couple there as they'll take this up to the 47.
So if you can play defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Clark Phillips there to stop him. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll look to throw here. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They're going to look to throw. This one taken in by Otten. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Irvin. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Chris Godwin from 13 yards out. And the Buccaneers are able to stretch out their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Atlanta now coming out on the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Atlanta.
Now Penix. And he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the tray. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus...
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute.
He's got him in. complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And Matt Mitchell taking it in. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Falcons, 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield with it once more. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Mayfield looks to throw. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Penix. That one deep for London. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
He was covered by Andrew Winfield.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this is caught. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Raiders. No Plunkett, no Jaworski, but it is a rematch of Super Bowl 15. And it's the son of a former NFL player.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To the air, Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Buccaneers, 43.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Touchdown, Falcons! N'Keal Harry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
And 2.
180!
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. For our Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They go play action. Mayfield. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Second and 10. Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
What's up?
Fourth down, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively,
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. But time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
What's what? 180! What's that? What's that?
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard
Play fake. Mayfield. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
180!
Throwing. Mayfield. That is caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 38. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
180!
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Hey! 20! What's what?
Mayfield to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
180! Done!
Mayfield on play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Looking to throw, Penix. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll throw with Penix. Got a man, it's London. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Penix. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. Second down and 6 now from the 26. To throw again is Penix. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
19 Lions.
Here's Penix. Over the middle, it's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back now onto the field comes the Atlanta defense. And they've got the lead. Last time they surrendered the field goal. We'll see what they do this go around.
And giving up 3 is never ideal because any defense wants to pitch a shutout. But that's not a bad thing in most situations. You only give up field goals, your team has a chance to win.
Yeah, they still, as I said, they've got the lead here. We'll see if they can get a stop and hold them to 0 points this time. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
That's complete to Mooney. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's good. For a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw, Mayfield. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
Mayfield looks to throw. Finding Otten once more. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2nd and 7. Mayfield to Evans on the slant. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 34 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it.
Recovered by Atlanta.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
To the air, Penix. Throw downfield, going to be taken in by Harry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and you showed why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
In motion right, Evans. Now Mayfield. Stiff-armed him. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
And the Buccaneers.
Mayfield down. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. Yeah, right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time is going to run off the clock.
Well, this will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They will run with White out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
Diablo on the tackle. A loss of a yard.
Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Baker. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll throw with Penix. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he's got it inside the 10. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Coup for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. And a first down.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Now a 2nd and 10.
What's up? 180.
Throwing, Mayfield. It's caught. This is White. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Xavier Lawrence. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Penix. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Atlanta, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening?